Others judge, we watch. Who are we to judge? We all make mistakes and we will regret them one day once everything finally catches up to us. I'm not perfect and I've had my share of regrets, but these experiences have shaped my understanding of judgment and empathy. I've made mistakes, plenty of them, and one of them is judging other people. Once I've judged other people in the past, it really got to me. It ruined people's perspective of seeing me, and it really ruined my relationship, long term ones, and it fractured them. As humans, we all do make mistakes. We were granted permission to exist and live, and we were not made perfect. Hi, I'm Kiara, and today in my TED Talk, I will discuss how we shouldn't judge others before knowing what they are going through and choosing empathy over judgment. We live in a society that thrives on quick assessments. Social media, for instance, has amplified this tendency. A single post, a fleeting moment captured in a photo, can lead into barrage of judgments. But how often do we stop considering the story behind that image? The struggles, the unseen battles. This also applies to the people we encounter in real life. Each of us carries a unique experience, especially when going through something. We've all been at our lowest point in life, which affects us in all sort of ways. And afterwards, if we're not careful with what we're doing, it will also affect others. We tend to judge others by talking behind their backs for the mistakes they've made for us or others. We must understand that when we speak badly about others, we're also causing pain to the person who caused us pain. People judge others' mistakes to satisfy themselves, but in the end, what we do is a repetitive, never ending cycle, basically, like the devil's loop. Psychologically, judgment stems from various sources, including fear, comparison, jealousy, and the desire to feel superior. Research shows that gossip and judgment can temporarily bond us with others, but they can also create a long term harm in relationships that we have with our friends. When we choose understanding over judgment, we change our hearts and influence those around us. Imagine a place where we all support one another or a community when we look out for each other. This ripple effect can lead to a more compassionate society. So, how can we cultivate this mindset in our daily lives? Based off my experience, I have identified a few key steps. We need to understand that it's not okay to talk bad about others, and we should think before what we say. And empathy is the most powerful tool in combating judgment. It allows us to step into someone else's shoes, feel their pain, and understand their point of view. Being compassionate to others means that there are always ways to help others. I've always thought that there are bad influences everywhere. Though, the more I thought of it, the more I believe you are who you paint yourself as. You are the one who gets to choose how you want to be. Not others, but it's you. In conclusion, remember that every person we encounter is fighting a battle that we don't see. Let's commit to being the change we wish to see. Remember, let's not normalize judging others before getting to know them. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.